What's up, guys? I'm LQ. This is the LQ Review, back with another comic review. Today, or shall I say my next comic that I would like to review, is Justice League Endless Winter. This is this year's kind of big crossover event, and I'm actually really excited about reading this. I was actually just telling the owner at my comic book store how tired I am of metal. How tired I am of Dark Knight's metal. It's been going on since 2017. We get it. Jeff Johns, Zack Snyder, the DC crew, they love this storyline. It's wearing on. I've gotten to the point where I can't follow it all, and it's very convoluted, and it's a mess. So I'm ready for Dark Knight's metal to be over. And that's one of the reasons why I was so excited about Justice League Endless Winter. A new, fresh storyline involving Justice League and DC characters. So, this book opens up in the Arctic. Of course it does. And it opens up with a rich person named Stag who is looking for something in the Arctic. We aren't really sure what he's looking for yet. We assume that it's parts of the Fortress of Solitude. The Fortress of Solitude was destroyed by Rogol Zor in the Superman book, and we assume, and he even alludes to it, that he's looking for pieces of Kryptonian technology. The what or the why, we're not sure yet, but that's kind of what we assume and what we're kind of told. We get a fun action sequence involving Icicle, Catman, Rampage, and who's the fourth one? Multiple Man. We get a fun action sequence involving those four characters where the Justice League comes in and busts them. It's kind of the opening action sequence to the storyline, and that's fine. It's a lot of fun. It got to highlight several Justice League characters, including Flash, including Batman, including Superman, Wonder Woman, and Aquaman. And during the course of this fight, we find out that Flash is kind of wanting to know how the other Justice League members are balancing their work-family life. Come to find out that maybe the Justice League members are not the best people to ask about balancing work-family life. We get some more action with Stag in the Arctic, and then we learn that Flash is actually seeking out counsel from Black Lightning, because Black Lightning has done a very good job of balancing that work-family life. It doesn't really go anywhere other than Black Lightning offering some advice. My guess is that this is setting Black Lightning up to be a bigger part of the storyline moving forward. It would seem odd to have a Black Lightning cameo in a Justice League book for just a couple pages, to not have him play a major role in the storyline moving forward. There is an emergency that occurs in the Arctic, and the Justice League respawn, and there's some snow creatures, some ice creatures who are not sentient that they have to attack and fight, and Batman has a really cool Arctic costume, because of course he does. The rest of the Justice Leaguers are in their normal gear, but here's Batman sporting a wonderful Arctic costume that just looks really cool. And then, when they're fighting in the Arctic, when they're taking out these ice creatures, they run across the Frost King. The Frost King, I believe that he is being set up to be the big bad of this arc, but it could be a bit of a red herring, because they also introduce a team of characters that appear to be set up to be antagonists, even though some of them are actually heroic in nature. They set up the Viking Prince, Hippolyta, Swamp Thing, and Black Adam to be the major antagonist of this series, right behind the Frost King. Like I said, it's entirely possible that the Frost King played front and center in this episode, but perhaps he is not the main antagonist. I could very well see Black Adam ending up being the main antagonist of Endless Winter. I don't know that for sure. I'm just kind of speculating here. Overall, the book had some messy points as far as artwork was concerned. Some of it was very pretty, it was very colorful, but a lot of it looked like it was a little hastily drawn. I really felt like this story had a lot of potential moving forward. I think it did a really good job of setting up the possibility of having a really cool crossover, even if that crossover at this point only involves members of the Justice League and Black Lightning, who oftentimes actually is a member of the Justice League. I'm excited about the idea of a new Justice League crossover, and I'm excited to see where this goes. This is I believe this is a 9-issue comic that's going to also cross over into several of the Justice League related books. I don't know if this is going to cross over into books outside of the Justice League. Given DC's history for major crossovers, I think it might. And I'm going to try to read the entirety of this story. But that being said, if it gets too convoluted, like Dark Knight's Metal, I will not be. But Endless Winter is a good start. Endless Winter #1 is a good start. It definitely sets up the story. It sets up your primary heroes. It sets up your primary antagonists. And it leaves a lot of questions moving forward while having some decent action sequences sprinkled in there. I'm optimistic about this storyline moving forward. And I hope that it ends up being a winner for DC. What did you think of Justice League Endless Winter #1? Let me know in the comments down below. Am I the only one who felt that this had harkened back a little bit to Ice? Remember Ice from the Justice League in the 90s? Tora Olafsdottir? There was a storyline in the 90s where the Justice League went to her family's domain and they fought her evil brother, Ewald. I felt a little bit of that in this. We'll see where it goes from here. What did you guys think of Justice League Endless Winter #1? Let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to hear your take on it. I'd love to have a conversation with you about it. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel. And as always, thank you so much for joining me right here at the LQ Review, where we get to talk about all the geeky, nerdy stuff that we love to talk about. Until next time, we'll see you guys later.